people who can. But it's really, people who can do that are living freely. They're not being conformed by society's standards. And so it might come off as offensive because it's not behavior that people are used to. But deep down, I think that every human needs their own unique expression like that and break through all these standards that we set for ourselves. And it takes like, I don't know, it's kind of like, most people, until they're awake, will be offended by that behavior.
Yeah.
Because they're not ready to like go there. It's like, how can you teach martial arts like that? It goes against all the olden ways, or whatever, right? It goes against what's like set as the standard norm right now. How could you claim martial arts by doing that? But in actuality, since you don't have to live up to some bullshit ideology that's been written in stone, it's true, it's like living, it's new every day.
Yeah.
It's always growing, it's never stagnant and stick. Yeah. And that's real life. Nothing in life stays still.
Yeah.
But people are afraid to go against what's norm or what they're used to because everybody wants simple truths.
No,
they want, okay, teach me how to do martial arts. Okay, that's done. All you have to do is in 4 simple steps, you will know martial arts. Here it is. They want it easy.
Yeah.
Just like that girl, right? She came here 90 days, Sifu?
Yeah.
Fuck that, man.
I know. See this cross grab? Yeah, kind of grab it low. Get a stretch this way. It's not across the neck anymore, it's cross grab.
And I don't know, I bring that up because I see how many people are like looking to fit in and looking to see if they offend anyone as opposed to just kind of saying what they feel.
Yeah.
They're looking for all this permission to speak honestly, dude. And
Yeah.
it's sad, really.
Yeah. It's like people, they want a fantasy.
Yeah.
They want to believe in a fantasy. If you go against that fantasy, they'll start attacking you.
Yeah, you tell them how it is.
Yeah.
And they're like, you're a freak.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I saw it with the Lance Armstrong thing. Like so many people believed in them, and then the people that went against them, they turn on them. I mean, not went against them, but they would speak the truth about it. The people didn't want to believe that. They want to believe that, hey, you know, this guy survived cancer and he won 7 in a row, and that's possible.
Yeah.
But it's not. You know, it was fake.
Yeah.
They want to believe that, oh, you know, Bruce Lee is indestructible, nothing can happen to him, and he's never weak. Or doesn't have any faults, but there are faults, you know?
Yeah.
Like there's faults in like a lot of the stuff out there, especially what they push out there in Hollywood and what you see in the magazines, like the airbrushing, dehydration, and the steroids. They want to believe that the person that's on steroids is not on steroids. They want to believe that, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They want to think
But I feel like, I mean, it goes even like into like even religions that they have their old ways and they're not evolving, and so then they think like anyone who's evolving is like going away from the truth because the truth has been set in stone for so long. How can it be wrong?
Yeah.
I hate that shit. It's like everyone's afraid to go find something that they don't know. Like go into the unknown as opposed to just be safe with something that's already written.
I mean, but it's common. I mean, just like people on welfare or people that are living at home, like it's easy to kind of just be
comfortable,
like being taken care of. You know, where you don't need to worry about the other stuff. You know.
I guess. But it's like, I guess, even then, when they're like being taken care of, it's like they still get, in life, you still get opportunities where you feel like certain expressions for creativity arise, and you can like express them, or you just find a way to block them. and then just get like, I don't know, like TV or drugs or whatever, food, whatever the hell it is, hating, whatever, and then you block your own sense of expression.
But even though there's a lot of hate, there's a lot of support too.
That's good.
And there's people that are, you know, they're more like hidden, sending you the message. Like the people that support more like don't openly express it.
It's because they don't need to do an ego battle online like everybody else needs to, you know?
They'll like send me personal messages and, you know, to be more anonymous, you know. I think a lot of people support, but then they don't want to let people know that
they're supporting.
Yeah. Because they don't want to be basically isolated, you know, like alienated or something.
The way I see the future going down is that there's going to be more schools and stuff like this. Not just for martial arts, but for like survival type of skills and like skills that need to be passed down throughout the generations the right way. So that like when the shit really does go down on this planet, nuclear war, fucking natural disaster, whatever, and we're facing like disaster, there'll be a select few who actually know how to lead the right way.
Yeah.
And keep humanity alive. And all those selfish people who just wanted all that money and glory and stuff, they'll be gone. They don't even know what the hell to do.
Sometimes, because I've been watching these lying documentaries, sometimes I feel a lot of, I see like a lot of, like,
similar behavior?
Yeah, I mean just between like other animals and the lions and how they interact, and I can see like a lot of like metaphors basically, like how humans are. Like the lions, you know, they have those prides, they have those packs, and they basically protect each other. But like Like say there's like 10 lions, they're really strong, and then there's like, but then there might be like 100 hyenas, you know what I'm saying? But like, even though there's more numbers, like these strong lions, it's kind of like the Spartans, you know what I'm saying? Like 300 Spartans compared to like the thousands of garbage soldiers, you know?
Right.
Like, it's just like showing like how, like a martial arts school, a real martial arts school, it might not be that big, but the quality of the people there is significant.
Right.
Compared to just like the herd. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And it's almost like the herd end up getting in the way. Did you ever see, like, you saw 300 obviously, and then there's like the other like group of people who wanted to help out, they wanted to fight with them?
Yeah.
And like, alright, fine, just don't get in the fucking way, you know? Like they weren't disciplined even, like they even wanted to fight, but even then they weren't at that level.
Yeah. to see like why the Shaolin monks would
Disappeared over the mountains.
why the Shaolin monks would like study the animals so much.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
so much to learn about like how they survive and stuff, and like how they fight.
I agree. I also found fault in some of it, how they mirrored so many moves at the same like angles that animals use, and I feel like animals are fixed in their joints less or more than we are, and I kind of feel like there are like certain efficient ways to strike for a human body that are completely different from animals, and that they didn't really adopt all those efficient strikes, right? They copied the movements, but it's not like scientific, I'd say, right? I don't know. That's how I feel. It's like if you watch old school basketball players and how they used to shoot free throws, and now how they shoot free throws, right? They're not throwing them from in between their legs anymore.
Yeah.
They have more efficient, scientifically proven methods of doing it more effectively.
Well, I'm more referring not to like the fighting method,
Yeah.
but more so like how like the strategy of what these animals use as far as like what their strengths are. Like the crocodile has his strengths and how he attacks, and you know, like, and then like the tigers, the cheetahs, and then the lions. Like cheetah's like really fast, like 60 miles per hour.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have the power of the lion.
Right.
So the cheetah will catch down the prey. The lion will let him waste his energy to catch the prey, and then the lion will just walk towards the prey, and then the cheetah has to back off. Lion basically just takes the prey because the cheetah can't do anything now because he's all speed.
Right.
It's almost like a martial artist that all he cares about is speed, but he has no strength. You know? But you know, like you see like the animal kingdom, you see like which animals rule. And you can see like basically you could use the animals as an indication of like what type of like development do you want to focus on for like the ultimate expression. Like you got an elephant, you know, like huge and large, but then he's just too slow, you know. And then the cheetah's just like really fast, but then you see the disadvantages of that. So, and then they got the bulls that they show, and it's just like really interesting. The hyenas, and it's just like how they all like, they fight to survive, you know?
I think there's a lot to learn from it, but then also like the lesson from it also is that like, also you see how different we are from that too. Because there's a lot of difference that just that like self-reflective consciousness that like changes our energy.
I mean, we're supposed to be beyond that. We're not even supposed to be fighting, you know, at all. But we humans develop weapons. Animals can't do that. Humans utilize the intellect. Animals don't really do it. Like us, that's why we're like top of the chain. But if you look at these people that are fighting animalistically, like you'll see the difference. You know, like a powerlifter could be like considered like a bull,
Right.
you know? And then a lion might be considered like somebody that's kind of a balance a little bit, maybe a martial artist, maybe. And then you got somebody like a cheetah, who might be like a sprinter. You know, somebody that's like really fast. You know, like a running back or something.
It's almost like if you watch the animals, none of them are complete, but a human can be complete. Right? Like you can be pretty balanced. Like you can be fast, strong.
Yeah, you can, but at the same time, sometimes people are born with a certain body type.
Right.
You know, just like there's the lion, but then there's the female lion, and then the male lion. The male lion that just like dominates the female lion because he's just so much bigger, and then the females kind of submit to that. So it's kind of like being born smaller than the other person. Like you got to find strategies of how to beat the bigger people. So then those smaller lions will just like team up against like one hippo or something and take them down.
Right.
You know, like they gotta utilize, they gotta like that's why we formulate like groups and packs, like tribes and.
I mean, I wish they had like History Channel, like they do of the lions, or whatever Discovery Channel of like cavemen and early tribes, because then you we'd see exactly how we adapted from the animals and what techniques we took on right away. Like the first guys to get in a group and go hunt.
And that's what I see when you mentioned the word tribe. That's how I think if people refer to something, say where are you from, rather than saying style, the tribe is like, that's where I'm from. It's not a style, it's a tribe.
Yeah.
Or this is the family that I'm from, or this is the martial arts school I'm from. Opposed to that's my style. That's not how.
No, yeah, people don't relate like that. They want to be in the tribe. That's why it's like people get turned off by some people's like clothing and like style or hair or whatever. They're like, oh, I just don't see that fitting in my tribe, so I'm offended by it. It's too far removed from my tribe. It'd be like if it could be a white guy even, but if he dresses really like, let's say like urban, like with FUBU gear or some shit like that or whatever, and then tries to step to like a sophisticated suburban white woman or something like that, like she'll just kind of laugh because it's so far from her tribe. I feel. She can't relate to that world. Fingers hurting. I've been watching a lot of videos about these guys who they're like you, but they're for teaching nerds how to talk to women. So it's like how you can take someone who's out of shape and weak or whatever and develop that yang energy for them. That's what they're doing for the inner social confidence. Yeah. And it's very unorthodox style, unorthodox practices that some might think are I don't know, too forward.
Oh, yeah.
But effective, efficient, and not old and stale. They're actually working. Similar to this method. But since it's so not close to everyone's tribe, that they're freaked out. But I think like you were right, like what you were saying, it takes like one like really kind of famous person to accept the new method.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, oh yeah, I'm on board.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure vegetarianism and all that had been around for forever, but until some celebrity was like, yeah, I'm a vegetarian now. Everyone's like, yeah, I'll eat healthy.
These famous people, they're controlled by the people. Like, they could be threatened with their lives if they promote something that they really don't want them to promote, you know?
Oh yeah, even the president.
Yeah.
He gets dusted no problem if he didn't go along with the program.
Yeah, just like what John Kennedy.
Yep. But it kind of takes someone who's willing to get dusted, you know? It's like, I'm willing to die to share the truth at least.
Yeah, but a lot of times the CIA and the FBI, they can catch them before they could have an impact.
Yep.
Like even a significant impact, because they really learn from the past. Like they see like how much influence these entertainers have on the public. Like someone like John Lennon opposing the war, they didn't like that. So they're like, you know what, we're not gonna let this happen again.
That's why they control all like the mediums.
That's why those people, those entertainers, they try to stay away from politics as much as they can.
Yeah.
Because they want to protect their own lives.
But the more I think about it, I feel like the only way to like, for this planet to like reach like a positive state, since we're so overcrowded, that there's gonna be some crazy ass like natural disaster, like war or famine or disease or some shit, and it'll just like the planet will clean it out. And then what will all those rich people who own everything have left? Like, what will they do? They lost. I mean, it's not even about being rich, but...
Get some water.